Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and you're tuned in to an edition of our The Hill Report Business Spotlight. Today, today we're going to be featuring Rosemary Celeste of the Exclusive Mortgage Company, and we're going to have little talk with her in a chat, and just to see a little more about the housing market. I know that's very important to a lot of people. There's nothing more important to anybody than housing. Whether you own a home, whether you're looking to rent a home, we're going to learn more from an expert, Rosemary Celeste, the loan originator here at Exclusive Mortgage Company, and we're going to go into her office and have a chat with her, right? Well, if you guys come down Sierra Highway, you'll be able to hit M4 and you'll go up a couple, maybe half a block, and you'll get to the Exclusive Mortgage Company. Now, with this place, you're going to be able to get your needs met as far as any type of mortgage. Let's look at the front door, right? The Exclusive Mortgage Company. Let's go in and have a chat. Now, well, as you walk in, as you see, you're going to walk into the lobby, and I guarantee you're going to have tons of anxiety. You're going to want to know, like, what should I do? Well, that's what we're going to answer today. We're going to talk to loan originator Rosemary Celeste, and she's going to tell us exactly what she thinks of today's market. Well, as you see, I'm walking in, and there's Rosemary. Rosemary, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm doing okay. What the folks all want to know is there's a ton of anxiety about the market,
Yes.
especially the housing market. Folks, they come up here. First of all, the Antelope Valley. This is a special market because people are coming usually from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
They want to downsize. Things are the prices down there. I think the median home cost is over $800,000 in the Los Angeles
In
area.
LA, yeah.
890,000, I heard. Well,
Nice.
not to be exact, don't quote me, you're the expert. But when they come up here, what can they expect out of the housing market?
Okay, well, we definitely have more affordable housing than 890,000. Our median houses are probably in the $400,000 range. Interest rates are, they're not what they were a couple years ago in the 2 and 3%, but they're definitely, if you can get into the market, then I think that any time that you can get in is a great time to become a homeowner.
Okay, so if I'm living in I'm from Pasadena.
Mhm.
So if I'm from Pasadena and I'm like, you know what, this market is really killing me.
Yeah.
My house is underwater. If I talk to a person like you here at Exclusive, what can I expect to hear to make me feel better about it?
Okay. That you already have a home?
if I
That's,
already if I already have a home and I'm looking to downsize and I'm like
yeah.
the Antelope Valley market, you say that the prices are about half.
Yeah, they're definitely like how it would all just depend. And if you're underwater in a home, then you're not going to get any equity out of it. But if you were to sell your home in Los Angeles, then your dollar will definitely stretch here in the AB, and you can get probably a way bigger home for a lot less money. And we're about like 40 minutes from everything, so it's not like the commute is insane.
Right.
But yeah, so it would have to be you selling your home, how much you're going to net after paying everyone out, and then what you have to use for the home over here.
Okay, so what are some of the advantages, folks? Trust me, I'm learning too, right along with you guys. Now, if I'm if I'm looking at the news,
Mm-hmm.
it's making me super nervous.
Because of the rates.
I'm seeing I don't even know what interest rates mean. It's like, well,
Definitely.
I'm just hearing numbers. Kind of explain what all this means.
Okay, so the interest rates are higher than what they were, which is why I think everyone is just freaking out. Historically, they're not high like they were years ago. But if you can become a homeowner and the numbers work for you and you're realistic with your homeownership goals, then I would say that the interest rate is kind of not something that you should be focusing on. If you can find a home that suits your needs and the payment is what you want, then that's what you should be looking at. If refinancing later on makes sense for you, then that's an option, but that's something that you should talk with your loan officer about to see if that would make sense for you when the interest rates kind of come down. And historically, in an election year, they're most likely coming down next year. So not to the twos and threes, maybe to the fives and sixes for sure, but they'll come down next year.
Okay, folks. So, do you hear this wealth of knowledge? Now, if you've gotten one of these Hill reports, you can find Rosemary Celeste right here in the Hill report, and you can get a hold of yourself and ask her all kind of questions, whatever's on your mind. Now, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
What made you interested in getting into? What is your title here at Exclusive Mortgage Company?
I'm a mortgage professional, I'm a loan officer here at Exclusive. I was an elementary school teacher a couple years back. I was teaching for about 7 years. And then a little bit after the pandemic, just kind of fell in my lap and I took it. So I still get to educate, just a different curriculum.
Wow. So how do you not pull your hair out dealing with elementary school students? Now, I'll tell you what, right here in the Hill Report, there's all kind of businesses right here in the AV that can meet all of your needs. Right now, we're talking to Rosemary Celeste of the Exclusive Mortgage Company. She's a loan originator. She has tons of knowledge. She can answer a lot of your questions about the housing market. Nothing is more important, folks, than where you live and to your future wealth. I guarantee you that's going to make a big difference. Now, Rosemary, tell us something that you want us to know, a little trick, a little secret about what's going on right now in this housing market.
Okay, I would say, no, I would not necessarily say a trick, but I would just say, talk to a loan officer, be educated in the process, because that's going to always be your biggest thing. Anybody can just tell you you're approved for this, but there's a lot of us who get qualified and we're not ready. They think they're ready and they're not ready. So always make a game plan, stay educated in the process, and be realistic.
Now, here's a question that's on everyone's mind. What are the advantages right now of owning versus renting?
Well, so I mean, biggest advantages for what I would say is generational wealth, right? So you never hear anyone really say like, "Man, I really shouldn't have bought that house." It's always you hear more of the, I should have bought last year or I should have bought 2 years ago. It's always the regret of buying. There's not really any remorse in buying if you're not ready. And I think there's a lot of agents and lenders out there who just keep going, stop renting, become a homeowner. But if you're truly not ready, then renting will always be a great option. It's a tool, but that's what it should be. It should be a tool. It shouldn't be what you plan to just do forever. There should be some homeownership goal in your future.
Wow. So I'm learning right along with you guys. Now, if folks wanted to get a hold of you, Rosemary,
Mhm.
how will they get a hold of you?
Okay, so my cell phone, which is 661-317-4159, or on Instagram, it's your home loan girl. So DM me and I can answer any questions that you have.
So here at Exclusive, what are some of the advantages of choosing you all over your competition? Because as you know, the
Yeah.
market is all about competition.
Yeah.
What sets you guys apart?
So we're brokers. We're not a direct lender, which I did do direct lending for a little bit, and it has its advantages. But overall, I can offer way more to my clients being a broker, and kind of shopping their interest rates and doing stuff like that. With me personally, every step of the way, I'm educating you in the process. So I feel that that's always the best advantage. And you get my cell phone, you get access to me like almost at all times if we're in an escrow or you're shopping around. So a lot of companies are 9 to 5 only, and that doesn't help anyone.
So how do I know what would I need if I needed to talk to you? What are some of the things that I would need to bring down, or how would I know that I'm ready to even talk to you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a need for home ownership, then just talk and see what if you're ready. But after our conversation, which is like a 10 to 15-minute conversation, I'll let you know the items that I need to see. And even from that quick conversation, I can know if you're ready now, if you're not, what we'll need in the future, what your plan is, stuff like that.
Well, folks, I'm telling you, if you have any questions about home ownership, home loans, here at the Hill Report, we recommend that you talk to Rosemary. She's definitely a wealth of knowledge. She has a lot of passion in what she does. This is a great office. I've come down here a few times. The customer service is out of this world. So, guys, Rosemary's going to give us her contact information one more time. What is the address down here at the office?
It's 1061 West Avenue M14 in Palmdale.
Okay, 1061 West Avenue, M14
M14 in
here in
Palmdale.
Palmdale. If you're in the AV, if you're looking to downsize, if you're looking to upgrade, if you're moving from the Los Angeles area, I'm telling you, Rosemary Celeste is one of the people that the Hill Report recommends for you to come and talk to. She's definitely bringing passion and bringing availability. That is a huge thing for folks, as no one wants to deal with somebody and then they can't get a hold to them. They always want to have questions and have them answered. Well, any last thoughts before we get out of here?
Just be realistic in your homeownership goals and do not let an interest rate scare you.
Don't let the interest rate scare you. Well, this is the Hill Report Business Spotlight featuring Rosemary Celeste, loan originator from the exclusive mortgage company here in Palmdale. And guys, if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to get a hold of her or get a hold of me, and I'll direct you to her. All right. Well, this is the Hill Report Business Spotlight featuring Rosemary Celeste. And everybody, let's have a great day and go get some sales.